Hello everybody, Shadowy here, and welcome to the 100-line Last Defense Academy. It's time to go back. So let's go. Somewhere, far away, someone is calling for me. Karawa? No, not her, that's... Or is it her after all? She's the same, but different. That's right, I promised. I made her a promise, and this time, I'm going to keep it. Yeah! I have to keep my promise. There's no way I'm going to break it this time. I'll start this war all over again, if that's what it takes. And I'll fight. I have to fight. Fight! Fight! Fight, 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 fight! I jolted upright in bed, throwing off the covers in a panic. My whole body was drenched in sweat, and my heart was racing, just like I'd woken up from a nightmare.
Was it just a dream?
It was a good question. I couldn't remember exactly what kind of dream it had been, but it had left its mark on me all the same. My throat was hoarse, as if I had been yelling over and over again. And my heart was pounding, not with fear or panic, but something closer to a burning resolve. What happened? Why can't I remember? Well, whatever it was, I'm wide awake now. It's not even close to morning yet. Maybe I'll step outside for some fresh air. Right. I'm interested to see exactly how this is going. We don't know what day it is yet. The way that I'm planning to do this is we're going to go through the game, making decisions and such, until the very end. And then from that point, we might be done, and we'll leave other alternative pathways as a reason for you guys to buy the game yourself and support the developers. Because they really deserve it. Because this game is amazing. But alternatively, as I go, if I hear from friends that there's like some very specific like endings they want me to see, we might go out of our way to get them. We'll see. I got out of bed and slowly made my way toward the door. Along the way, I happened to catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror. It's me. In spite of everything, I'm still me, right? It's the same face I see in the mirror every morning, but somehow, something about it seems wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this reflection doesn't feel like me anymore.
Who are you?
Good question.
I'm Takumi Sumino. Aren't I?
I think so.
Ugh, what am I doing? This is stupid.
Thunk. Is that us getting the memories now? Ah, okay. That's a nice way to frame it. I'm trying to remember what day this happened on. Because I do remember that happening in the first playthrough. Oh my gosh! All the blood! Blood fills the sky.
Where am I? Who am I?
Struggling to make sense of the images flooding into my mind, I staggered outside. Everything was how I remembered it. The rooftop, the plain prefab huts that served as our rooms, and of course, the wall of undying flames surrounding the school. Having lost them once before, seeing them again was almost comforting. Encouraging, even.
No doubt about it. It works.
Yeah!
This is The past.
We did it. We did it. We did it. We time traveled. Yeah.
I did it. I've traveled back in time.
That fact slowly started to sink in. This was really happening.
This time I won't mess things up. I'll keep my promise. Nothing is going to stop me this time.
See, I kind of expected us to jump in right, like, at the beginning. Like, as we were waking up from our desk or something. But I like that this
I'll
is,
protect the ones I hold dear.
Earlier.
And we'll all go to the satellite
well,
together.
Not earlier. This is later, because this... Back then, it was kind of like the tutorial, introducing everyone. But now we've kind of already got some establishment ready.
I won't let things play out the way they did before.
Yeah! Okay. Is that the moon? Right on cue, I felt the presence behind. Okay, so it's the day that we first met the guy. He doesn't have a name. His presence. I could finally hear the strange boy's voice. The way I was now, he could communicate directly with the cryptoglobin in my blood.
You're wrong. It's not the moon. That's the artificial satellite humanity's survivors fled to. Huh?
Yeah.
You wanted to see if I could understand you, right? Well, I can. Give it a try. You can really hear me?
Yeah! Through a very complex and probably concerning for you situation.
Yeah.
Yeah!
My cryptoglobin is strong enough now. I used a little of your power to come here from the future. My power? The future?
It's complicated.
I know, it's a lot to take in. You don't have to believe me right away. But it's true. I absorbed your cryptoglobin and came back. To try again. To redo these 100 days. And make things better.
You're right. It is a lot. But I believe you. Really? Just like that? Sirei keeps me informed about what's going on. But I know he's kept my existence secret from you. I doubt you'd be this calm if it were really your first time seeing me. You're even able to talk to me in this form. That alone is enough for me to believe what you're saying is true. Thanks. That'll make things a lot easier. It also explains the irregularity I sensed a little while ago.
Huh?
An irregularity? I'm not sure how to explain it. I felt kind of a kind of pulse, I suppose. Then my body got hot and feverish. It was like my cryptoglobin had suddenly been supercharged. If that's true, then... I put my hand over my chest to feel my own heartbeat. That violent pulsing. It felt the same as before I left. I think I might have come back with all my powers intact. It's not just your memories. Your cryptoglobin was also carried over from your previous timeline. In that case, what I felt before was probably my cryptoglobin resonating with yours. Resonating? Yes. Sensing a power equal to its own must have stimulated it. You're saying your powers got stronger just because I'm here? I don't know if that's good or bad. Because if he's stronger, doesn't that mean the attack's going to be ready faster? Well, actually, that might be a good thing. I don't know. I'm only guessing. Even I don't know very much about how cryptoglobin works. But if it can send your consciousness back in time, I don't think it's out of the question for it to cause a reaction in other users. True. The flow of time is by nature one of the absolute truths of the world. Under normal circumstances, there's no way that flow can be reversed. Breaking that rule and warping time to even your own ends, is bound to have consequences. Something unexpected might happen in the world you return to. It may have unfathomable effects on your cryptoglobin. You're probably right. In the future, you told me something similar. I did? Interesting. But assuming your arrival is what stimulated my cryptoglobin, I don't think I'm the only one to benefit from its effects. The other members of the Special Defense Unit should have felt it too, almost like our powers are syncing up. So everyone else is stronger now too? That's unexpected. But I guess it's a good thing. We're all on the same side after all. But I still don't understand what you're doing here. It must be important if you'd subject yourself to 100 days of war all over again. Just what happened in the future for you to come? Future you come from? It's a long story. Before I get into that, can you tell me how far I've come back? What day is this? It's the day after you were all brought here. Day 2 out of 100. Day 2? What happened here the first time around? I feel like there was something important, but... What are you doing out here anyway? There must be a reason you appeared. Oh, of course. I almost forgotten all this excitement. I needed to ask you something. That's why I created this avatar and went looking for someone to talk to. What did you want to ask me about? Have you seen Sirei? He comes to the defense room to talk to me every night, but he didn't show up today. Huh? Sirei? Of course. That's what's so important about our second day here. Well, I'll do whatever I can. Come find me in the war room tomorrow morning and I'll let you know what the brass says.
Hey.
I've got a lot to do, so I'll call it a day here. See you tomorrow bright and early. That was when Sirei disappeared. Did that really happen on day 2? Wow, I forgot about that. Right after promising to tell us the truth about the war. This is the night Eito kills Sirei. He does what? We have to find them. We might still be in time to stop it. Alright, if Surei's in danger, I won't ask questions. I'll help you look for him. It's not easy for me to maintain this form, but it sounds like there are more important things at stake. Thanks, I appreciate it. I'll let you know as soon as I find anything. Alright. The ghost boy disappeared into thin air, as if he'd been swallowed up by his own flames. If I can protect Sirei, the future is bound to change. I have to stop Eito. I won't let him mess everything up this time. Before beginning my search, I headed for the war room. Okay. Whatever happened next, I was going to need my infuser. Right. Okay, I'm ready to take on Eito. Now I just have to find him. Back in my timeline, he'd said he's called Sirei out to discuss something. Where was it again? Well, that would be the gym. So let's go! I flung the door to the gym open and charged inside, afraid of what I might find.
Takumi. Sumino?
Yes!
What are you doing here?
Stopping you from murdering him!
I could ask you the same thing.
Me? Oh, I just...
You told Sirei there was something you wanted to discuss alone after sleeping hours.
What?
How's he gonna react to this?
He's taught you how to use hemo anima, and you've used this conversation to get him to relax around you. Now you're planning to take advantage of his dropped guard to destroy him before he has a chance to fight back.
Destroy me? What are you talking about? What are you thinking, Outski? You'll never defeat the invaders without me.
No!
Besides, did you forget what I told you earlier? You got a bomb in you I can detonate whenever I want. That won't matter so long as he takes you out in one hit. He can always come back with the Revive-O-Matic. You know, you're right. I can't believe I didn't think of that. But why would you want to kill me anyway? I was going to tell you the truth tomorrow. I'm being nice. If I die, you won't have a clue what's going on here. And having no leader will make your battles even harder. That's exactly what he wants. But I won't let that happen this time. This time? Takumi, what's gotten into you? This is all a big misunderstanding. I wasn't really going to harm Sirei. I just wanted to threaten him a little, to make sure he wasn't lying. I mean, he says we're fighting a war to decide the fate of all humanity. If that's true, then... Then you want to sabotage it and guarantee humanity is destroyed. Isn't that right? What? You want humanity to be destroyed? He's so lost, he's consulting the manual. What are you talking about? Why would I want to do something so horrible? Don't try to deny it. I know how you see us. Unsightly, freakish, eerie monsters. What? And you think you've been chosen as some kind of savior who will rid the planet of our vile species. There's no use hiding it, Eito. I know everything. You hate humanity? I don't understand. How? I've never told anyone about any of that. Not even once. So how?
How did you know about all this, Takumi?
Time travel! It's a son of a gun. If you want to blame somebody, blame your future self. You laid it all out in a lengthy monologue. What? The future? That's right. I come from a future where you sabotaged this academy. I came back to fix it. To stop you. Are you okay? No, you were just laughing. Fair enough. So, it's not just your appearance. You're actually crazy, too. Well, I have to say, this is a disappointment. I was so sure you'd be the easiest one to deceive. What a pity that I'll have to kill you first. I'm ready for you this time.
I'm going to stop you and change the future.
Is the song gonna play? Is Rumble gonna play and we're gonna get to hear it again? That's the name of the song that played during his boss fight. Oh yeah. Here we go. It is playing! Yes!
What are you talking about, Takumi? So it's not just your appearance. You're actually crazy, too.
No!
It doesn't matter. You can try to stop me, but you don't stand a chance. I just felt a surge in my humo anima.
What?
Oh, he's gotten
Your
stronger.
hemo anima?
Oh dear.
Time to test it on you. Prepare to die, vile human.
Defeat Eito! Okay. Well.
Let's go.
Okay. Oh! Special revenge. Is that... We didn't have that before, did we? I don't think we did. Huh.
Ready when you are.
If we did, maybe I'm stupid. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and just hit with an impact stab.
Allow me to calm down their numbers.
Well, that shield isn't gonna help you, so...
You're in the way!
Let's go.
This could mean trouble. Be gone!
Okay. Absorbing the baby's cryptoglobin has transformed Takumi's Crimson Assault into Azure Blitz. Azure Blitz has a wide vertical range with a piercing effect, capable of killing distant enemies. Oh.
Say when.
Well, let's just go right in the middle.
Strike.
It's blue now! Yes! I love a good color change. It would have been cooler if it was purple, but I'll take blue. It looks cool as well. Eito got a purple upgrade, so I'm jealous. But still. Okay. Cool. Impossible. How can you be so much stronger than me? That was really something, Sumino. When did you get so strong? I mean, you did okay in yesterday's battle, but you're on a whole other level now. It's only been 1 day since then. What happened to you? Only 1 day.
Yeah!
Maybe that's how it seems to you, but for me, it's been so much longer. I've already spent a full 100 days with you, Eito. I never even guessed at your true nature until it was too late.
Everything we did, everything we sacrificed, it was all for nothing. All because of you.
Where's all this coming from, Sumino? What's going on with you?
I think I can explain, Sirei.
Yay! Another voice joined the conversation, speaking directly into my head. At the same time... Can you talk to Sirei in this form? He appeared. What the? Eito really did betray us. It's just like you said, Takumi. You made some kind of avatar out of undying flames? I didn't know you could do that. I was worried when you didn't come to the defense room.
Huh?
Well, it's more than that, really. I wanted to see the people who are fighting to protect me up close. At least once.
Yeah.
Can you hear him too, Sirei? That's right. He can only communicate via hemoanima telepathy. What the frick is wrong with my frickin' tongue and my frickin' mouth? Telepathy. Telepathy. It's not a hard word. It's easy. I've said it thousands of times probably within my life. Probably not thousands. Probably hundreds. Anyway, but I've got equipment built into me to receive those signals. Now, you said you could explain all this? Yes, you might have trouble believing Takumi, but it will probably mean more coming from me. The ghost boy went on to tell Sirei everything I'd told him when I arrived in this timeline. Naturally, the little creature was taken aback. The little creature. Good golly. Who wouldn't be? You used hemoanima to travel through time? Now that you mention it, Aotsuki did say he felt a sudden surge of power back there. That seems to be a side effect of Takumi's arrival here. I keep saying Takumi, but they say Takumi. But some people say Takumi, or closer to Takumi. I should probably pick one. I'm gonna keep saying Takumi. Anyway. Well, butter my biscuits. I never expected anything like this to happen. Just goes to show you, we haven't even scratched the surface of what Cryptoglobin can do. What are you all talking about? Where did this fiery monster come from? All that stuff about the future, is it really true? What have you done, Takumi? You don't need to know that. You'll only try to use anything I tell you against me anyway. Yeah! It's over, Eito. I won't let you destroy humanity. You're going to kill me then? Is that what you're saying? You seem like such a nice guy, too. You must really hate me. What did I do to deserve such malice, Takumi? Think about it. I haven't actually done anything. Are you really going to take my life because of something you think I might do? There's no might about it. You'll definitely mess things up if I don't stop you. I know you well enough to be sure of that. It's not like anything I say can change your mind about humanity, can it? You're right. There's no changing who I am. You're all just unsightly monsters. That's a firm, immutable truth. As long as I live, I'll never stop hating your whole vile species. I've got to say, you two are full of surprises. Both of you. How an outlier like you ended up here is a real mystery, Aotsuki. The desire to eliminate humanity is totally antithetical to our mission here. I'll have to look into how such an error could have occurred. Now that I know all of this, there's no use preserving you anymore. Sirei's eyes flashed red. Huh? What did you just do? I erased Aotsuki's DNA record from the Revivomatics database. It's got all of us, it's got data on all of us right down to our genetic code. Right? It cross-references those records to figure out who's in the pod. From there, it uses some kind of extra complicated process to reconstruct the body back to its original state. and then we're alive again, just like that. So, Eito can't be revived anymore? Exactly. All that's left is for you to execute him, and everything will be back on track. So I'm doing this. I'm killing Eito before he can do any harm. Wait, Takumi. I won't try to stop you, but take a moment to think about this. You said you came back so you could change the future. What kind of future do you want to create? And is killing him the only way to achieve it? The future I want. Oh, you should absolutely kill him. Leave him alive and we'll have no kind of future at all. He's an enemy of all humanity, just like the invaders. He doesn't deserve your pity. Right. I'm inconvenient for you, so just get rid of me. Isn't that how humans made it this far? Ignore the fact that you'll be taking an innocent life for your own selfish purposes. If it's for humanity's sake, then anything goes. Isn't that right? Eito's not about to change his mind. He's still just as much of a threat as ever. And I know better than anyone the kind of terrible things he's capable of. But I can't deny that this Eito hasn't done any of that yet. And he's not an invader. He's a human being just like us. Is killing this version of him really the right thing to do? This has to be my decision. I'm done with letting others control my fate. That's why I came back in the first place, to create a new future on my own terms. Whatever path I choose here, I have to be prepared to see it through. It's time to make my choice. From now on, the story will diverge greatly depending on Takumi's decisions. You'll be able to come back and explore other choices later. Now, decide Eito's fate. I don't have a coin to flip. You know what? I think I have a coin flip app, actually. Which is kind of a funny thing to say. Coin flip. Okay. I'm gonna say... heads, we kill him. Tails, we let him live. Because heads, we'll cut his head off. Okay? Tails. He gets to live. I'm not gonna do that for everyone, but I feel like this is a... I'm curious on... I couldn't decide this one. Is basically the way I'm going. I could see a positive to doing either way. So... Sirei can, let us into the courtyard early, right? So we can lock him up? No. I'm not going to kill you, Eito.
Huh?
What?
Yeah!
You may be totally insane, but you're still human. Not to mention, you're defenseless now. Even in an extreme situation like this, killing you would be going too far. It's not a step I'm prepared to take. Just what do you propose we do with him, then? Lock him up. Keep him somewhere we can keep an eye on him until the 100 days are up. You're such a softy, Sumino. With an attitude like that, you're gonna have trouble dealing with whatever comes next. I already know what comes next. Believe me, I've taken that all into account. Well, you did save my life and all, so I guess I owe you one. It's all the same if we win the war, right? Isn't that what everyone on the artificial satellite wants? Oh. You know about that too, huh? All right. Where are we going to put him? We can use the cages in the courtyard. I was kind of planning on waiting until day 50 to give you access to that area. But needs must when the devil drives. So, that's your decision? To lock Outski in one of our cages? Yes. I won't kill you, Eito, but you're a prisoner now. Stay out of trouble until the war's over. Okay, sorry. Fair enough. What's so funny? You know what I am and what I'm planning, but you're still going to let me live. You're a really nice guy, Takumi. Really, just too nice. Of course, you still look like a hideous monstrosity. That's enough. Fine, fine. I'll be a good little prisoner and stay in my cage. It's not like I can fight back anymore. Yeah. We'd better get right to it then. Surei's eyes flashed red again. You have your own personal drones? Oh, you mean you never saw me use these?
Yeah.
Guess you wouldn't, if I got killed on day 2. The nerve of this guy! Cutting down a superior officer before I even have a chance to throw my weight around. Quit griping. Go get him safely locked up.
Yeah.
You're the boss!
See you around, Takumi. Let's hope you don't regret this decision later.
I probably will. But we're gonna do it anyway. Sirei secured the injured Eito to his drones and took him away. I'm sorry, secured him to multiple drones? How does that work? Did you frickin' lay him on the ground and tie each limb to a drone? I want to know how that looks. Even after they'd left, I couldn't get Eito's deranged laughter out of my mind. I didn't regret my decision, but it unsettled me all the same. Right. Do you think this has changed the future? Yes, I'm sure of it. Sirei is alive, and Eito won't be able to sabotage us like he did before. Things will play out a lot differently now. Especially considering, the prisoner won't be freed. Hiruko won't die. We still gotta figure out what are we gonna do about Moko? Because we weren't involved in any of that. Like, I guess we're gonna have to tell Sirei to warn the second to last Defense Academy or something like that, right? Because otherwise, we can't really do anything about that. Anyway, I hope so. How are you going to explain this to the others? Will you tell them about how you came back to redo the past? I haven't really thought about that yet. The team that's here now aren't the same people I fought alongside before. From their point of view, we've only just met. If I start talking about coming from the future, they'll probably think I'm crazy. What would you do? Do you think I should tell them? Even with your powered-up crypto globe and foreknowledge, you can't win this war all on your own. You'll need to work together to give mankind a brighter future. So, I should tell them the truth and hope they go with it. Hearing about everything you've experienced is bound to have a profound effect on them. Maybe it'll convince some of the more reluctant members to join the fight. Although I can't say for sure if that will be a good thing. Why is that? The more everyone's actions and attitudes change, the more things will deviate from the future you know. If you change too much, you won't be able to predict what will happen as easily as before. Right. And I've already changed a lot just by coming here. You could probably help the others avoid making the same mistakes as before without telling them everything. Of course, there's no way of knowing if that's the right choice either. You'll have to figure it out for yourself. You're the only one who has to make the hard decisions now. You're the one who has to make the hard decisions now, Takumi. You'll be the one who decides what form the future takes. You're right. The future is in my hands now. I'll stand by my choices, no matter what happens. Or what I have to sacrifice. Sacrifice? I was surprised to hear myself talk like that. But it was the truth. Making one choice, creating one future, would sacrifice the other. Like how I left everyone behind in my original timeline to come here. Or how I held Eito's life in my hands just a few minutes ago. My actions could have serious consequences. I'd have to remember that going forward. There's no such thing as a perfect choice that will fix everything. But I think that's all the more reason to pick what you consider to be the right choice.
Whatever you decide, I hope you'll get the result you want.
Right. Without another word, the ghost boy disappeared. The right choice, huh? I'll do it. I'll figure out the right choices and guide us all toward a happy ending. Yeah! And so my second attempt at my second day at Last Defense Academy drew to a close. You've unlocked Chapter Select! This option will allow you to jump to the beginning of each day or directly before or after story decisions. You can access Chapter Select from the menu. Use it to complete 100% of the story. Alright. Day 3!
Get ready for your prepare to spend. Be ready to give your.
Alright, that's all the same. Oh boy. Okay, day 3. The first time around, Sirei got everyone to come to the war room so we could tell us the truth about the war. Everyone's probably there now. It's weird. I feel a little nervous. They all mean so much to me, but I'm practically a stranger to them. This is going to be interesting. Right. Oh, please, let us stop for a moment. Everyone's here. Sirei, Hiruko, and Ima, too. I knew they would be, but I wasn't prepared for how it would make me feel. It's so weird seeing them alive again. Eito's not here. What's taking him so long? Maybe he overslept. You should go give him a wake-up call, Mr. Maruko. Why me? Go wake him up yourself. Don't you worry about Outski. He's unable to attend today. Unable? Oh, I get it. He's locked himself up in his room. Honestly, I don't blame him. I'm still having trouble coming to terms with all of this. I know. None of it feels real. Oh, I'm sorry for having the audacity to speak with someone without someone hitting me first. Come on, Sirei. Let's get this started. You're not gonna weasel out of it this time. Tell us the truth about this war. Before I do that, I'd like to ask you all something. Last night, did you notice any kind of irregularity in your bodies? Irregularities in our bodies. The moment everyone heard that, their faces went pale. I didn't want to mention it, but sometime after I went to bed, I got hot and feverish all of a sudden. For real? The same thing happened to me. And me. It happened shortly after I climbed into bed with my dear sister. We don't always sleep together. He only did it to help me calm down. Ever since then, I've been totally amped. It's like I've chugged 50 million energy drinks or something. Yeah, same here. Feels like some kind of new power welling up inside me. Oh, me too. It's the same for all of us. What was that feeling exactly? The ghost boy was right. My cryptoglobin powered everyone up. Sirei, did you do something to us? Sorry, but it wasn't me this time. Somebody else was responsible. Sirei turned around and gave me an expectant look. Everyone followed his gaze. They were all staring at me now. Huh? What's Takumi got to do with it? What's the meaning of this? Are you saying Takumi did this? No way! How could a shrimpy little wimp like him do something like that?
Hey!
I really don't want to hear that from you. You see, this Takumi Sumino isn't the Takumi Sumino you all know. Last night, he exposed a traitor in our midst, Eito Outski. So we don't even get the choice to tell. A traitor? What do you mean? He was plotting against us. He was going to kill me and sabotage our side's war effort from the inside. What? No freaking way! Why would Eito want to do that? Outski is abnormal. Unbeknownst to us, he was born with a profound hatred for all humanity. He was going to use this opportunity to wipe out the entire species. Dude, if we're gonna start killing each other, he'd have been perfect to have around. But thanks to Sumino's quick thinking and bravery, his plan was exposed and I emerged from the experience unharmed. How heroic. I didn't think you had it in you, Mr. Sumino. Like, not even a little. Well, What did you do with Eito? Is he dead? No. Sumino went all humanitarian on me, so we've locked him in a cage in the courtyard instead. Courtyard? Cages? I don't remember seeing either of those. Well, I'm glad you didn't kill him. That would have been going too far. Was he really that crazy, though? He looked like he wouldn't hurt a fly. Trust me, if we hadn't stopped him, he'd have messed everything up. How is it that you realized what he was up to? So far as I can see, Eito never said or did anything suspicious until now. Can you explain how you were able to see through him when no one else could? How did you deduce it? Did you find some vital clue we missed? Everyone looked at me again, waiting for an explanation. Looks like I've got another choice to make. Do I tell them about coming from the future or not? Should I tell them about everything so we can all move forward together? Or should I protect them from the truth and figure out another way to help them? It's all up to me. What do I do here? Well, this answer, I feel much more clear-cut about. We are telling them. I feel like it's the right thing to do. It might make things more complicated in the future, but I would like to tell them. It's like Sirei said, I'm not the same guy you all met a few days ago. I'm still the real Takumi Sumino, but...
I'm from the future. I lived through the 100 days here, and came back to do it all again.
Yeah! You all probably think I'm crazy for that. What? Hey, you doing okay, Takumi? Did you hit your head or something? The future? You're claiming to be a time traveler now? Oh, you're from the future. Okay, that explains everything. Not! Who'd believe a ridiculous story like that? Besides, time travel in a killing game, that's totally plausible, actually. It's a pretty well-established trope at this point. She never changes. She never changes. It was more or less the reaction I'd expected, but I'd made my choice, and I was going to see it through. You might not believe me, but it's the truth. I am from the future. That's why I knew Eito was the traitor, and that he was going to kill Sirei on the night of our second day here. In my timeline, he spent the whole time deceiving us and getting us to doubt ourselves. And eventually, he did something really horrible. After we defeated him, I ended up with some powerful some powerful hemoanima. I used that to come back in time so I could redo this war, so I could fix things. Hemoanima can do that? I've lived these 100 days once already, and it didn't end well. This time, I want to make sure we all survive and save humanity together. But I'll need your help, all of you. Will you trust me? Will you fight alongside me? You're really serious about this, aren't you? Dead serious. Let's assume that what you say is true. I have more questions. What exactly happened in the future you came from? What was so horrible that you had to come back and do it all again? If you want us to trust you, you'll have to tell us that. I don't know. There could be a lot of classified information involved. There's no point in hiding it now. They have a right to know. All right, fine. Go ahead and spill the beans. It's a long story, but here it goes. Blah 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 blah. And so, I told everyone about how things went down during my original 100 days at the academy, starting with Sirei and Hiruko's disappearances, moving on to my discovery of Nigo in Second to Last Defense Academy, then the revelations that followed: World Death, Cryptoglobin, the Exodus Project, the artificial satellite, and the truth about what, or rather, who, was in the defense room. And of course, how it ended. How Ima and Nozomi were killed in our battle against the Supreme Commander. And how Eito betrayed us and killed the person who was generating the Undying Flames. I kept Nozomi's secrets to myself, though. The others didn't need to know about her past or how she came here. All of that was between her and me. By the time I finished my story, the whole day had passed us by. Judging by the looks on everyone's faces, hearing all this had taken its toll on them, too. No one tried to interrupt me at any point. It was like they didn't know how to react to any of it. I know I would have needed time to process all of this information if I were in their shoes. But I had to see this through. That's what I decided. Finally, I told them how I'd taken the power Eito stole for myself and used it to travel back in time. That brought my account to an end. That's everything. That's the 100 days I experienced the first time around. Someone had placed a glass of water on the table in front of me. I downed the whole thing in one gulp. I felt as tired as if I had just fought a dozen invaders. So, what do you guys think? Honestly, I don't know what to think. Doesn't sound like he's making it up anyway. There's way too much detail for that. Yeah, whatever your scenario writer gets paid, it's not enough. I can't finish the lines before cracking up. I can't believe a loser like me could actually find the strength to fight. I can't believe I turned into Sirei! Seriously, what was that all about? I never expected you and me to get that close, Tsukubo. And I fought alongside my dear brother. Not as someone to be protected, but as an equal. Maybe if that me had fought harder, he wouldn't have had to die. There. It's not like it really happened. But it did in that timeline. That means it could happen here too. Sister dearest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have believed it either. But seeing Sumino in action didn't leave much room for doubt. I knew Himo Anima had untapped potential. But time travel? Empowering you all up with some kind of resonance action on top of that. Wowee. It's some pretty mind-bending stuff, am I right? Actually, I think the word you're looking for is mind-blending. No, it's mind-bending. But who cares? That's beside the point. Either way you slice it, it's a good thing for all of us.
Hey.
You're all stronger now, and Takumi can prepare you for any upcoming challenges before they happen. It's a super mega ultra Terra EX good move. Good deal, and that's no lie. Yeah, I guess you're right. I won't make the same mistakes I did before, but I still can't do this alone. I'm asking all of you to fight with me. Let's get through this and win the war together. Me? Fight? Can an underachieving nematode like me really make a difference? You're actually one of the more useful units, Shoba. You can. Trust me, I've seen it for myself. I can't let that future come to pass. Not if I have the power to change it. I'll fight too. I'll do whatever it takes to protect my dear brother. You'll protect me, sister dearest? Maybe it's the surge in power, but I feel like I could actually handle this now, one way or another. You already know what's going to happen, so you can stop us getting involved in anything too dangerous, right, Takumi? In that case, I guess I could. Nice! Everyone sounded a lot more optimistic than they were last time. It seems like they believe what I've told them about the future, too. I should probably talk to them a little more, just to make sure everyone's on board. Okay, perfect. I've been waiting for a time that I can stop and save. Not only save, but, okay, you know what? This second is a bit redundant, so we're gonna just save over that. Why not? Let's just look at the chapter select. So, decide Eito's fate. Okay. It's very spread out. Okay. So this is the full timeline of the first scenario. If we go all the way to the end, can we... So... It doesn't even tell us what is happening there, but I am curious to go back here and see what happens if we don't time travel. The way that I'm kind of speculating it happens is we get overwhelmed by whatever is happening on the artificial satellite, and then from there we have to time travel anyway. So that way, regardless of what you had chosen, whether to go back in time or not, you end up going back in time anyway. So, that's cool. I kind of wish that these were a little bit closer together. Like, it's kind of a little silly to have them so zoomed out. But I suppose they need space to have the different branches. So I suppose it makes sense to start so spread out. Anyway. Okay, and then on the choices, for the most part, it actually shows... Okay, so you can actually see exactly, like, what you said. So reveal your secret, yes. Okay, cool. Sorry, I just want to kind of establish how this works in terms of the chapter select. Anyway, that is all we have time for, so thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please let me know down in the comments below, and maybe leave a like. And if you want to catch the next episode as it comes out, go ahead and hit subscribe. But for now, that's it, so see ya!